Welcome back to the Tops from Ted. As you may have heard, we're going to be closing here at 94 Orchard shortly. While it's going to be very sad to see this go, Top Hops is not closing. The Essex Street Market, located 2 blocks away, is open and will continue to be open. TopHops.com will still be taking orders for delivery beer, for your classes, and any events that you want to do. Speaking of the subscription, let's get down to the good stuff. The Basque Apple. This is a Spanish cider in a can. This is the first time that there's been a Spanish cider available in a can. Now, Spanish cider is different from a lot of other ciders that you may have had. This is a very dry cider, and it's kind of funky, a little barnyard. The Basque region of Spain drinks more cider per capita than any other area in the world. Now, I did not pour this the way that they would normally pour a Basque cider. The way they do it there, they would hold the can as high as they could, and they'd hold the glass as low as they could, and then they'd pour it. I would spill it all over the place. But it's not carbonated, and when you pour it like that, it gives the illusion of bubbles. You get a chance, it's really cool to watch them pour the cider. Really great apple aromas, but you can definitely get some of that funkiness and horse blanket there. It is a very dry cider, and it definitely has that funky aromas and flavors to it. Very similar to a sour beer. Most people would kind of think of this as a sour cider. Absolutely delicious. Now, this is a Meridian Hive. Mead is the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world. Mead will actually never go bad. Now, meads have long been associated with Renaissance fairs. And of course, if you are a fan of Game of Thrones, they spoke about mead quite often. And meads actually saw a bit of a jump in popularity when Game of Thrones was on the air. So this is the Meridian Hive Peach Mead 6.5. This is just a little bit hazy, and there's the tiniest bit of carbonation to it. Not as sweet as you would probably expect. Very drinkable, very, very lightly carbonated, a little bit different, nice change of pace. Next, we've got a Pilsner. JANIAC, MANIAC from our friends over at KCBC, Kings County Brewers Collective in Brooklyn. This pours mostly clear, just a tiny bit of haze there. Good amount of carbonation coming off of the bottom of this glass. Nice white head, a straw color, a little golden. Some biscuity aromas from that lager yeast. Some nice noble hops, you know, a good amount of bittering flavor in there, but very well balanced. Yeah, another great one from KCBC. Really big fan of this brewery. Kind of a little bit unusual for us to not have another half in the subscription pack. They make really fantastic IPAs, double IPAs, and they make new beers every week. There we go. Exactly what we expect from other half. This one is the Ain't Nothing Nice. Got some mango there, some different tropical fruits. This is one of those soft IPAs. It's got very rounded mouthfeel to it, very rounded flavors, quite a bit of sweetness there. As other half IPAs go, this is one 6.2. A little bit down the lower end of the scale for other half IPAs. Probably just the right amount in a 16-ounce can. Now, we've got a double IPA. This one is from another borough. This one is from Killsboro. Killsboro is Staten Island. This is their Killsboro Dope Double Dry Hopped Double India Pale Ale. 8.1% ABV. Dope is a bit orange with a white head on it. Yeah, this is a juicy, hazy IPA. A little bit more bitterness in this one than in the last one from other half. Quite a bit higher in ABV. Very well balanced. You know, obviously very, very hazy. After COVID, I'm gonna have to make a point of making an excursion on the ferry over to Killsboro to check out their tap room in their brewery. So next up, we have an old favorite, Alesmith Speedway Stout. So Alesmith is out of California. They make fantastic beers. They haven't been sending as many over to the East Coast as they used to. As beer has gotten more local, more and more people are buying New York beers, Connecticut beers, New Jersey beers. We're not selling as many of the California beers, Midwest beers as we used to. This is one of the all-time great imperial stouts. You'll see this written up in a lot of lists as best top 100 beers. We actually weren't able to get this from the distributor for, I think, almost a year. It's been back in stock again, and so we started carrying it again. It's a delicious beer. Alesmith is pretty well known for their West Coast IPAs, but the Speedway Stout is one of their best beers and one of the most celebrated beers. That is opaque, and it's got a great tan head on it. This has got coffee, chocolate, very, very rich. I'm a huge fan of these Imperial Stouts. But at 12% ABV in a 16-ounce can, you better have a friend to share this with. Okay, well, thank you. That wraps up another Tops from Ted. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. We had some different beers in here today. We had some things that weren't beers. We're open right now at Top Hops 94 Orchard, inside and outside, and we actually have a customer in here, so I have to wear a mask. Come on down. We'd love to see you. We're open every Thursday through Saturday. We'll be open up some other days in between. Follow us on social media, find out what's going on. We're really looking forward to the search. We're very excited for the future. Come on down to 94 Orchard. We'll raise a glass, have one more beer, say goodbye to the old joint. We'll pick it up where we left off when we open the new place. Look forward to seeing you. Come on down. Bye-bye.